Traction by Gino Wickman, Audiobook Summary. Every entrepreneur dreams of building a business that runs like a well-oiled machine. A company where everything and everyone is aligned. Where problems get solved fast and growth is consistent. But most businesses struggle with chaos. Meetings go in circles. People pull in different directions. Fires keep popping up. That's where Traction by Gino Wickman comes in. This book is a playbook for getting unstuck. It's for founders who feel like they're dragging their business uphill every single day. Wickman introduces the Entrepreneurial Operating System, or EOS, a practical, real-world method that helps leaders gain control of their company. It's not about abstract theory or trendy jargon. EOS is about structure, clarity, and action. In this summary, we'll break down the core tools of EOS so you can start building a business that truly gains traction. Wickman starts with a bold truth: most businesses are messy not because the founders lack passion or vision but because they lack a system. A system that aligns every person, decision, and process with a single goal. The Entrepreneurial Operating System is built around 6 key components that form the foundation of any successful business. These are vision, people, data, issues, process, and traction. When you strengthen all 6, your company becomes unstoppable. You move from reacting to problems to proactively shaping the future. Each component is a gear in the engine of your business, and if one's out of sync, the whole machine struggles. Let's start with vision. Every leader has a vision of what they want their business to become. But most fail to communicate it clearly. If your team can't repeat your vision word for word, it's not working. EOS provides a tool called the Vision/Traction Organizer, or V/2. It forces you to get crystal clear about where you're going and how you'll get there. It asks 8 questions like: what are your core values, what's your 10-year target, what's your marketing strategy, and what are your current issues? Once the leadership team agrees on the answers, the vision gets shared with the entire organization. Everyone rows in the same direction. That's how you get alignment. Next is people. Wickman says you can't achieve a great vision without great people. But not everyone fits. EOS uses a simple 2-part test to assess your team. First, do they share your core values, and second, are they in the right seat, meaning do their skills and passions align with their role? If someone fails either test, you have to make a hard choice. Keeping the wrong person, even if they're talented, destroys culture and slows down progress. Wickman recommends using a tool called the People Analyzer, which helps you rate each team member against your values and expectations. It brings objectivity to a very emotional decision. With the right people in the right seats, everything becomes easier. The third component is data. Most companies run on gut instinct and emotion. EOS flips that. Wickman argues that every business should have a scorecard, a short list of 5 to 15 measurable numbers that give you a weekly pulse on the company's health. These could be leads generated, revenue closed, customer satisfaction, or project milestones. The key is to assign an owner to each number so someone is always accountable. When you run on data, you see problems early before they become disasters. You can make smart decisions without endless debate. Emotion steps aside and facts lead the way. Then comes issues. Every company has problems. The difference is how they handle them. EOS teaches a powerful method called IDS, which stands for Identify, Discuss, Solve. Most teams jump into discussion mode without really understanding the issue. That leads to confusion and half solutions. Instead, EOS trains you to slow down and identify the root cause. What's really going on? Once that's clear, then and only then do you discuss. But discussion alone isn't enough. You must solve the issue, meaning someone takes ownership and commits to an action with a deadline. This method turns messy meetings into focused problem-solving sessions. No more circling around the same issue week after week. The fifth component is process. This is where many visionary entrepreneurs tune out. They love big ideas but hate documenting steps. Wickman says that's a mistake. Without clear processes, chaos creeps in. People reinvent the wheel. Mistakes multiply. Customers get inconsistent results. EOS teaches you to identify your core processes, things like hiring, sales, fulfillment, and customer service, and document them in a simple high-level format. Not a giant manual, just the essential steps. Then you train everyone to follow them every time. When processes are clear and followed by all, your business becomes scalable and repeatable. Finally, there's traction. This is where the rubber meets the road. It's about execution. Too many businesses set goals and forget them by February. EOS solves this with two tools, Rocks and the Meeting Pulse. Rocks are your company's top priorities for the next 90 days. Every person has 3 to 7 rocks they commit to. This creates intense focus. Everyone knows what matters now. The Meeting Pulse includes weekly level 10 meetings, structured check-ins where teams review their scorecard, rocks, issues, and priorities. These meetings are consistent, fast-paced, and productive. They keep the team aligned and accountable. No more status updates that go nowhere. With Rocks and Level 10 meetings, you move from planning to doing. Wickman also emphasizes the importance of the leadership team. He says if the leadership team isn't strong and healthy, the rest of the organization never will be. EOS includes tools to help leaders build trust, resolve conflict, and make better decisions together. It encourages open, honest communication, which is rare but powerful. When the leadership team is united, the entire company gets stronger. A key concept throughout traction is clarity. Clarity in your vision. Clarity in your people. Clarity in your numbers. Clarity in your meetings and goals. When there's clarity, people move faster with more confidence. They don't need micromanagement because they know exactly what's expected. This clarity removes frustration and frees up energy for growth. Another standout idea is accountability. EOS installs a culture of ownership. Every number has an owner. Every rock has a name. Every issue has a solver. It's not about blame, it's about clarity and follow-through. When accountability is built into the system, performance improves without constant nagging. Wickman also reminds us that EOS is not an overnight fix. It's a journey. Implementing the full system takes 18 to 24 months. But you can start seeing results quickly by applying even a few of the tools. Many companies double or triple in effectiveness within a year. Others finally break through long-standing ceilings. The key is commitment. You have to work the system. EOS is simple but not easy. It requires discipline. One of the reasons EOS works so well is that it's designed for real-world entrepreneurs, not corporate executives. It doesn't require an MBA or a consultant. The tools are straightforward and actionable. You don't need to overhaul your company overnight. You just start applying the tools one by one, strengthening each component as you go. It's about progress, not perfection. Wickman shares dozens of examples of businesses that transformed using EOS. From family-owned shops to high-growth tech companies, these stories show that the system is flexible and scalable. It works across industries because it's based on human behavior and business fundamentals. At its core, EOS is about building a culture of focus, discipline, and accountability. When you combine that with a strong vision and the right people, your business gains real traction. For anyone feeling overwhelmed by the daily grind of running a business, traction offers a lifeline. It replaces chaos with clarity. It turns scattered energy into unified momentum. It gives you tools to lead with confidence and build a business that doesn't just survive but thrives. You don't have to keep guessing. You don't have to keep fixing the same problems. EOS gives you a roadmap. You just have to take the wheel. In closing, Traction by Gino Wickman is more than a book. It's a blueprint. It's a guide for entrepreneurs who are tired of spinning their wheels and ready to move forward with purpose. Whether your company is stuck in a rut or growing faster than you can manage, EOS will help you gain control. It's not flashy. It's not theoretical. It's real-world wisdom backed by results. With EOS, you'll build a team that's aligned, a company that runs smoothly, and a vision that becomes reality. So if you're ready to stop treading water and start gaining traction, this book is your starting line. Turn the page and start driving forward.